I want to talk a little bit more on the ethics, or let's say the part of Heineken, maybe creating beer, or maybe in PepsiCo creating, let's say, not so healthy food. I know you have been working in the healthy part, but how do you cope with that? Do you matter? Do you also take that into consideration, or are you more like a free thinker that you will make the product if people will buy it?
More of the second part, and also, yeah, like I know, of course, a lot of the products that we produce, that we commercialize, are not, the healthiest ones. But there's always this choice that people have, and they can always choose how much to eat, for example, from our products, or drink, or no, or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, we're not we're not gonna it's either gonna be you or another company, if you can put me in that way. You are not changing the consuming patterns. You are not changing, you know what I mean. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's either PepsiCo's chips, it's either a Sabrita chips, or they're gonna be a Takis, or because people are gonna be eating them. So from my perspective, or from what I think, is more about, is it gonna be you, or is it gonna be another one? Another person,
Okay.
another company getting that consumption. But the thing about, changing consuming patterns, or changing deeply, the way people buy or eat or drink, that's not gonna be changed. A company is not gonna change it.
True.
So that's, and it could be a lot philosophical, but that's government, that's education, that's family values, that's cultural things, traditions, a lot of things that go deep into a person's soul, that a company is not going to change them. So from my point of view, it's more of, or I think of it as it's either you or another company, like I said.
Okay, okay. I'm more of the like free marketer. Let's say the free market. If they want to,
Yes,
who am I to say no to them? I don't know their consumption patterns. I know for sure there will be people abusing, but if we were so technical, then we will need to say the same into, I don't know, hammers. How do I know the hammer is not going to be used as a lethal weapon?
exactly,
Should I stop making them? So I do understand, and especially with beer, because that's a even, let's say, direct correlation with, I don't know, people that drink and drive. But the problem there is not the actual drink, is the responsibility of people.
exactly.
So for me, I get it. I know there's a lot of people that would say no, I could never be in those type of companies. But I don't know, it's, I think you need to make peace with yourself, and if you're happy with what you're doing, and if you're happy in the company, and I don't know. Yeah, it's always, it's, for example, tobacco, or how say,
Yeah,
cigarettes. That's,
tobacco.
yeah, tobacco. That's also another one that personally I wouldn't like to go, because I don't like the product. I don't use it. But beer, which technically speaking could be also like numerically or statistically could be killing more people, I will go there. So it's kind of
Yes,
like morals, ethics, and as you said it, the people, or you are not there to educate people. You are there to produce and sell a product, and people will make their choices.
exactly. But like, actually, I think a little bit like you, in terms of going into a tobacco company. I think no. I think that would be, that would
Your
be
limit.
past. Yeah, I wouldn't go. That would be, yeah, crossing the line for me. But for example, beer, or for example, right now that I'm in PepsiCo, we make chips, like potato chips and cookies. Also, we have oats, and healthy products in the Quaker business unit.
You
So
have the granola bars, right?
granola bars and granola in general. We have cereals, ready to eat cereals, and yeah, oats.
Okay,
Oats
okay.
are I think the most healthy products that we sell.